Hello guys! So this time, I will share to you yung shinare din sa Filipino portal na how to write a Canadian resume. So para sa mga gustong mag-apply at ma-direct hire dito sa Canada, just listen to this kasi napakalaki po ng pagkakaiba ng resume natin sa Pilipinas at resume po dito sa Canada. Kailangan ang gamitin nyo po talaga is Canadian style kung dito po kayo nag-apply. Huwag nyo pong gamitin yung sa Pilipinas kasi napaka-broad masyado na masyadong makapal, masyadong mahaba. So dito po, the simplest ay mas okay. Okay? So how to write a Canadian resume? Sabi doon, nowadays it's getting harder and harder to apply for Canadian immigration programs. Most of the programs need a job order or work permit. Even the newcomer are having trouble getting a job. So, how can aspiring immigrants or immigrants get a Canadian employer that quick? One key to finding employment in Canada is to make a Canadian-style resume. Yes, the resume format in Canada is quite different from you may be used to write in your country. In order your resume to stand up for a Canadian employer, bear in your mind that you will need to adapt to the Canadian way of presenting your experience and skills. Let me start on what not to include in your Canadian resume. Here are the things you should exclude in writing your CVs. Age. Don't put that. Marital status. Don't put that. Gender. Don't put that. Religion. Poto. Yes. Kahit kano ka pa kagwapo, kaganda, huwag mong ilagay yan. Hindi yan kailangan dito, okay? Hobbies or extracurricular activities. References. Unless the job posting is asking you. Work experience that is more than 10 years. Specific dates like July 2017, it should be like 2012 to 2017. Years is enough. Now, here are some important things that you should include in writing your resume. Make a header for your name and contact information, address, telephone numbers, email. Relevant experience only. Relevant volunteer experience. Relevant training and certificates. Education attainment. More tips in Canadian resume writing. Make it brief and concise. Keep it short and simple. It should be a maximum of 2 pages. Not 10, but only 2. Okay? It should be a maximum of 2 pages. Not 10, but 2. Not 10, okay? Not 10. Huwag kang gumawa ng teleserye. Change your resume for each job. Tailor it to the specific job and company. Put relevant skills and experiences only. Huwag mo ilagay dyan lahat ng mga pinagagagawa mo. Kung anong company ang a-applyan mo, yun lang yung mga experience mo doon ang ilalagay mo. Include volunteer work, especially if it's significant. Make your social media accounts and email address professional. juandelacruz@yahoo.com is better than jologsyu@yahoo.com. O nga naman. Do not use the first person like I work at ABC, etc. Be honest because once they call for your references, they will know that. A chronological resume is time-based and best if you have a lot of experience in your field. So I will put the example of those resume here so you have an idea. Okay, hope this helped for you guys, and note that I am not a professional career coach, sabi dito, but all of the information written above are based on his experience, kung sino man siya. And things that he researched. Okay? So guys, sa mga sinabi niya, for me okay naman yung suggestion niya. Because that's the way I made my resume. Okay? I can tell you that you will be hired because of what you write there. Okay? And be honest. And don't make it really long. Just make it short. Direct to the point. Bull eyes. Okay? Kasi mahirap na yung ang dami mong sinabi. Mas lalo silang parang hindi ka hire. Masyado kang maalam. Baka kasi minsan, ang hinahanap lang nila ay dressmaker. Ang dami-dami mong nilagay dyan. Ang iisipin nila, you're so talented. Baka hindi mo gusto yung i-offer nilang sahod sa'yo. So, ine-neglect ka nila because you are so experienced person at you put lots of things in there. Hindi ka lalong na-hire. Okay? So, good luck and please like and subscribe. Thank you.